Alrighty folks, welcome to Software Gore, still brought to you by our weekly sponsor, the like button. And since we are on Software Gore, you might as well try to click it, make sure it's working properly, no bugs. Let's start off with number 19, Guess I'm Late. This is just the clock paying respects to the entire world right now. We're all going to be late to work, admittedly, given the current state of things. Not just you. And hopefully it will get better at some point, but the clock is kind of in tune with the times. Again, on the bright side, not a lot of traffic. An auto-generated shard of the apps I type in most. I'm sensing two bugs here. One, it's kind of indistinguishable which belongs to which of the yellows. And also, what is com.qua.priv? Is it supposed to be a private thing? Type in secret notes or do secret things. A nondescript app that no one would think to click on, but is also password protected, so you can put some stuff in there that people might not stumble across if they're just browsing through your phone, looking at your photos, not going to swipe to something you don't want them to see. Is that what that is? I don't have that. Don't look at me. I'm not talking from experience. I don't put sensitive things on my phone because I'm worried it's going to sync to the cloud or something, and then somehow it's going to become public. So hey, don't look at me. I'm purely speculating here, okay? That's all. Although I would guess that this pop-up from my video editing software made me laugh for a solid 15 minutes. We're sorry for the interruption in your work. Help us solve the issue by submitting a report. When the program became unresponsive, close video pad. I don't know what else I'm supposed to say here, so I'm just gonna be short and sweet and end it there and not confuse myself any further. I guess I'd probably choose close video pad because I don't know what else to do in this situation. My N fell down. Mets. Aren't there Nets and Mets are both New York sports teams? Right? I don't know too much about sports ball, but it sounds vaguely familiar. Maybe this operating system is sponsored by the Mets. They're not about those nets over there, so you're not allowed to type in an N when it's followed by ETS. Sorry, okay. This operating system sponsored by the New York Mets. What are the Mets? Is that a baseball team? The Mets are a baseball team, and the Nets are a basketball team? And then they're the Jets, right? Why is everything Ets? The Mets, the Nets, the Jets, every letter through the alphabet. You're gonna add ETS after the fact. Why is that? Why did I only just realize this? And why do I know all these sports teams when I don't watch sports? I don't really know if my body functions like that. Oh, it's like... Sorry, your dab was far too lit, fam. The motion tracker could not handle it. Oh God, I can't believe of every move that you could do. The dab is the one that breaks it. Why does it break it? Does it get confused at the arm crossing your body and it doesn't know how to deal with that, with the way that it tracks just from the front on? Dab so lit, it literally broke the body. Looks like I own Valve now. Steam, Dispatch, Valve, View in Gmail, View Order. Valve, 1. Subtotal, 976. I don't know what currency that is, but it seems like unless that's the largest value currency of all time, you got a pretty good deal. Step aside, Gaben. You're contractually obligated to hand over the reins to me. Half-Life coming even sooner. Up until now, VR is kind of exhausting and a little gimmicky, and even though it's pretty good, it's like you have to wear the thing on your face and you can get nauseous, but I have a feeling they probably did a pretty darn good job, and I'm tempted. This not sponsored by Valve or Half-Life Alyx, just, it looks tempting, but I don't know, I'll probably never get around to it because I'm just not gonna bother setting it up, to be honest with you. So the update had to fail. Error. Update completed successfully. I don't know what to make of this. Am I good or am I not good? Was it not supposed to work? And it's bad that it worked? You weren't expecting it to work, and now it's like, whoa, you've exceeded expectations. I thought this would error out, so I might as well spit an error anyway. But you're good. This looks fun. I like how the road doesn't exist. I honestly expected more so that the cars were going to continue on where there should have been a road, but Nope. Maybe they thought it was just gonna go downhill, and it was just a hilltop that they were cresting, and then they're unpleasantly surprised, like the person who went up the drawbridge ramp and was like, "Oh, the bridge isn't closed. This isn't good. Discord is invading my taskbar." It looks like a video. Yeah, Space Invaders. That's a solid comment right there, dude. I've had this happen on various other programs, not just Discord, but some just open up like 5 things, and as I hover my mouse over them, they just conveniently vanish. I'm like, what's going on there? Why are you doing that? You're just trying to remind me that you exist? A little bit of subliminal advertising going on? Okay, fair enough. I've got Discord open all the time. You don't need to do that. It's literally right over there. Windows decided it had enough of the bottom half of my wallpaper. I was kind of hoping what we'd get here is that the wallpaper would just kind of extend and you get a very long boy nebula. That's the Eagle Nebula, right? I know my space, or at least I hope so. Did you know, we're totally getting sidetracked from the software Gore, but this column here is like light years tall. It's crazy. You can't comprehend that sort of scale. Even hearing that, yeah, this is light years tall, you can't really put that together. It means that our entire solar system would just be like this little boop. Be this little bloop in here, dude. It's ridiculous. How can you have something that looks so structured, but it's light years tall? I don't understand. It's so much more gigantic than our solar system, but it's like it looks like a continuous formation. That said, I'm sure if you were able to fly into it, it would sort of disperse and lose formation around you, just like you'd look like you were in space inside of it, probably. But from so far away, it all kind of comes. But anyway, dude, space is gnarly. Light years tall. All right, you have a light years tall desktop. I'm so impressed that you could fit all that into your desktop. You must be large. Schrodinger's switch is both on and off at the same time. But it's like transparent, so you don't know for sure. It reminds me of a Good and Plenty. This phone operating system brought to you by Good and Plenty. You've heard of Mets and the Nets competing with each other on phone operating system. Now, you're not allowed to type Mike or Ike. You can only type Good and Plenty. They call me the Man of Steel. Are you gonna launch? Oh. What? The car dented! Oh my god, I wasn't expecting. What is this NPC? Hold on, I wanna listen to this. Is this an Easter egg? Dude, here's the sound effect of running into an immovable metal post in the game. Oh my god. I mean, the dude, he looks pretty swole, to be fair. Look at this man's. Look at the muscles on this man's. He hits Muscle Beach, no doubt. I mean, Muscle Beach, just a short trip down the coast right there, dude. Oh my god, denting the, what? This dude, wow, he lifts. My unalived body never disappeared like it is supposed to. When I change outfits, parts of the clothes on the body also change. Oh, it syncs the body to your character? That's pretty funny. It reminds me of the Minecraft glitch that happens sometimes where you'll be like phasing in between living and unalive at the same time. Your character's like spazzing out, slanted on the ground with the red damage on it. And it kind of makes me think of this. School computers are always top quality. This looks like a very high resolution monitor. I've never seen a monitor with more resolution in my entire life. Is the monitor cracked? Is that what's going on here? Is it just like that's part of the wall? What is happening right now? This just looks super 80s or something. It looks like it's a pixel art version of what Windows is supposed to look like, except it's still Windows. Have they just not updated their operating system in like 20 years? Like, all we need is Word. Word existed in the 90s, so we're fine. Let's just keep it this way. Chrome, I'm impressed. Chrome can run on some 90s stuff. I mean, they do still have Internet Explorer, to be fair. What version of Windows are they running like Windows 95 or something like that? Should be Edge. This took me like 2 minutes. Hey, Software Gore, stop upvoting Google error messages. They can be easily faked. You're telling me not to believe everything I see on the internet? That people can use Inspect Element or Photoshop? Never. I bet even this image right here, I bet this could be faked. I bet that if you search Hey Software Gore on Google, it doesn't even show that. I've been lied to. SpongeBob, what? Repeat. 2012. Oh. Well, that's quite the explanation. I remember when I was probably 5 years old, I heard the word stripper on TV, and I was at a friend of my mom's house. They were like watching me for the night, and I was like, what's that? And I remember her like going through so many different thoughts of like, do I tell the truth? Do I kind of just play it off like, ha, that's funny, Jordan, I can't believe you asked that. Do I tell him something that's just wrong? Well, what do I do here? And I think she gave me a roundabout answer of like, people who take their clothes off. And I was very confused by this because at the time I'm like, but why would somebody just go and take their clothes off? But it was probably a similar situation to this of, something that should have been innocent, all of a sudden dropping a word that causes a kid to ask. Did you find these results useful? I don't believe that that's the port that I'm looking for, Google. I just want to attach a computer. I appreciate that given the times, there are a lot of people stocking up on weapons and ammunition, but I just wanted a computer cable. And the top, for the last month, my sniper scope spawned a black hole. Oh, is this the new Warzone? I haven't played it yet, but it's pretty cool that now there's a free-to-play Call of Duty out there. All right, scope in. I need to see you scope in. Wait, did it just fix it when he scoped in? Wait, if you scope in again, though? No, I needed you to scope in again. I wanted to see if it toggles it. Like you jump into the black hole, and then when you scope in again, it undoes the black hole because you jumped into it. This is amazing. This is making me want to try the new Call of Duty so I can figure out what weapon this is and summon the void. What if you become invulnerable when you jump into the void? It's like you're submarining under the map. Ah, good times. Call of Duty World at War. There were so many under the map glitches. It was ridiculous. And yeah, it was, I mean, of course, I was like junior high school. Of course I tried the under the map glitches, okay? What do you think? What do you think? That's it for the last month of Software Gore. I hope you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist if you want to catch more Software Gore. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And that's it. I'll see you next time.